Good morning, friends, followers, subscribers and Trevorites, but mainly good morning to you, the subscribers, because without you, the channel wouldn't grow. And if you're watching this video right now, and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free. Well, people, Monday morning, I should be phoning the hospital today, if I'm honest, to find out about why can't you just put me on a cancellation for a hernia up? Why can't you do? We'll have to find out anyway. I have no faith these days in many of the services that are provided with the taxes that we've all paid. Yes, but there we go. So, great live last night. My live last night is, I think, about 8,000 people have watched it, which is unbelievable, actually. What do you think of that? Unbelievable? 8,000 people watched my live last night? Brilliant. It's just a shame that the 8,000 people that watched the live haven't bothered their arse to go and subscribe to Fionas Channel, which I insisted during the live. Right. I've already had a nice message this morning from Fiona, so that's nice. Yeah, yep. She's always busy with Graham. Graham's always busy with Fiona. They're busy people. Right, so many messages coming in. People are still sending me emails. Trevor, why don't you put your name forward for Invictus? The answer is no. Listen, if Invictus want to get in touch with me, if you want to write to Invictus and they get in touch with me, then so be it. I will then proceed. But I would never try and replace one ginger cannot with another ginger cannot. Anyway, so what's happening? Well, it seems, listen to this. It seems the Ukrainian defense minister, who has been the defense minister right from the start of the Russian invasion, has now, well, he's resigning and he's being replaced with a guy, listen to this, he's being replaced with a guy who's the CEO of Ukraine's privatization property fund. Defense minister. A hedge fund guy. So is it about money or is it about winning? I don't know. Anyway, I'll leave it to you to discuss in the chats below. There's loads of things happening. Everything was going really, really well. Do you know what's happening now? What's happening now is it's a little bit like COVID, in my opinion, where everyone's getting along normally and then someone says, there's a disease. Oh, put a mask on. But no one's seen the disease, right? So now it's like, West Suffolk Hospital has been told that its hospital is likely to collapse. Okay, let's move the patients out. Schools, I mean, I got an email from my son's school saying, dear parent of guardian, blah, 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 just to let you know that we are looking into the school's infrastructure and we are fully aware that we may fall under the government's new guidelines, so we may have to close. And I'm thinking, what the fuck does that mean? What? So you've watched the news and you've went, let's put our school on standby to close. But there's nothing wrong with our school. Yes, but you never know. We may have them. It's a bit like asbestos. We're shutting the school because we have asbestos. Okay, experts come in, they go, the asbestos is okay. Just don't fucking poke it. Okay, well, not poke it. Okay, the school's safe again. It's just nonsense. Stop with the bullshit media. We've had enough of it. Right. I'm surprised this story made the Daily Mail. Well, I don't know. It's in this. Please look at, go and check it out. Imagine making the Mail. Okay, this is today's spreadsheets. We need to let the people know what's going on in the country. If it's safe, yes. Let's check this out. Okay, has anyone got any stories? I have a story. Yeah. 3 Maltese cats have been left outside an animal sanctuary in Sheffield. Oh, has it? Stick that on page 4. People of Sheffield need to know. They need to know about these 3 abandoned cats. Fucking give me strength. Give me strength. I have to do the Harry thing this morning because stressed. 3 Maltese cats left outside an animal sanctuary in Sheffield. That's probably the best place to leave cats, isn't it? Isn't it? It'd be weird if it said 3 cats left outside the Chinese. That would be a lot stranger, I think. And the BBC has been at it again, if you didn't know. The BBC bosses are under extreme pressure now after they put out a story about a convicted paedophile But then they deleted some of the story. They didn't want to let the public know that the convicted paedophile had had a career as a drag queen. Why do you think that is? In my opinion, it's because the BBC are trying to normalise drag queen acts and let them into children's schools to read books where they don't belong, do they? Yes. Today, if a school teacher sat around with high school and went, I'm going to read you a story, someone would throw a rubber at the teacher and go, really? Why don't you just teach us about gender ideology? We need to know. It's just, there's just too much nonsense going on today. Right, what else is happening? Hundreds of council staff, your council staff up and down the country, are actually employed by your council to deal with your issues, but they're living abroad. Did you know that? Did you know that hundreds of council staff, whenever you ride into the council, you go, have you seen the pothole on Grange Road? And they're lying on a sunbed in Marseille going, no, we'll have to have a look at that. Can you look at that on Google Earth? Let's see if we can find it in Google Earth. Google Earth is taken like all at the same time, different. So if you're wondering why a lot of your stuff's not getting fixed in your local constituency or your local area, it's because a lot of your council staff don't give a damn and they're working abroad and getting paid for it. Maybe if you did campaigns and find out about this, you could try and get the council to sack staff that live in foreign countries that are meant to be dealing with your local issues. There we go, people. There we go. And one of the big things in London at the minute, well, we know what Sadiq Khan is a nightmare. Shouldn't be a London mayor. But you know what? You're going to hate me for saying this. But if you keep bringing foreigners into the UK and they keep settling in London, they're going to keep voting him in. So he's there for life. He is there for life. There we go. Unless they put a time limit on the amount of time a London mayor can be in. Because he's not going to get out. He's not going to get out. So he came up with this thing called ULEZ, ultra low emission zones. And they blocked off a lot of the roads and put plant pots there, which means now, and this is a fact, people, if ambulances need to get straight to your street, right, for a cardiac arrest or something serious, yeah, ambulances are now having to go around certain areas to get to your street, which means the roads which aren't blocked off are now twice as much traffic on them. Hence why he's bringing all these different things. And I find it strange because hundreds of these ULEZ cameras are being destroyed by, on what the media call them as, vigilantes. I don't call them vigilantes. I call them local heroes. Local heroes are removing the cameras, and rightly so. We do not want to be told which roads we can and cannot go up. We do not want to be told about ultra low emission zones, where the likes of these people like Sadiq Khan, who drive brand new cars with bodyguards, which don't fall under the emission zone, never have to pay it, but ordinary people that can't afford brand new cars are having to pay higher. Yes. Heroes, keep doing your duty. You're making the rest of the country proud. What else? I've got here BBC programme, which used to be headed up, politics programme, used to be headed up by Andrew Marr. Remember Andrew Marr? He was all right. He's been replaced by Laura Kunsberg. But since he's been replaced by Laura Kunsberg, her show is losing 700,000 viewers every time it's aired, which I think is awesome. I nearly said Laura Kunsberg there, I meant Kunsberg, that's her name. She's friends with Kay Burley, the two hypocrites that call people out live on news, and then at night times they go for parties, don't they? During lockdowns and things, so yes, good. I'm glad. Why don't they replace her? I would replace her, Laura Kunsberg, with someone like Jim McDonald. Stick Charlie Lawson in there for a bit of a laugh. Yeah, get him in. Not that I'm laughing at Charlie, but he's got more sense than Laura Kunsberg. Right. There's lots of things coming into me at the minute to do with the Netflix, to do with the Harry, to do with this, to do with the Meghan. Someone sent me a message last night. Trevor, can you find out, and I had an email, can you find out if Meghan has been sacked by Invictus Games, or is she still going to be there? Well, I'm hearing that obviously the hostage will be going with his handler. Someone needs to keep an eye on him. I was hearing that she's going to be on the stage to give out an award to Harry. I don't know now, because the backlash of that and the amount of people writing into Invictus and complaining has been such of high volume that there may be a change in the ceremony. Anyway, listen, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Thanks to you that do support me on PayPal on this channel. I do respect and admire you for your keeping my channel going. And have a wonderful day.